Please welcome Michelle Wilfrey.
People forget sometimes that, mental health and life is a journey, and there's ups and there's downs. And I grew up a happy, healthy kid. I also grew up fully sighted. I went to Girl Guide camp. I played in the backyard with my friends, and I like to dig for bugs. All of those sorts of typical things that kids like to do. And as I entered my grade 10 year, my world shifted upside down. I started to struggle to read the blackboard, to engage with my classmates and my teachers. My grades started to slip. My mother took me to the eye doctor to see if I needed glasses. I was told in that day that I had lost about 50% of my vision. I really slipped into a deep depression. We lose the ability to see any light and any happiness, and that became my reality. That became all that I could see. My parents got me some counseling, and I started to find my way again. I realized that I had the choice to pick myself back up and figure out what I wanted to do with my life. The other thing that counseling taught me was we all need people. We need a community, we need something, we need someone. Today it usually includes a 4-footed furry friend, who's my guide dog, Licio. I found people in my life who now, no matter what time of the night it is, no matter what day of the week it is, I can call them. The other thing that I learned was that it's so important for us to find what we're passionate about. I enjoy doing things like surfing and skydiving. I was doing an interview for a fundraising event that I was hosting. And these two ladies walked in, and I had my guide dog at the time with me, and they fell in love with my dog. We started talking, and I found out that they also hosted a fundraising event where they skydived for ALS. And I looked at my mother and I said, "That sounds so cool." And she was like, "That sounds horrifying." And as we reached 15,000 feet, my instructor tapped me on the shoulder and said, "It's time for us to get ready." So we crawled over to the side of the plane that opens up, and he strapped himself onto my back, and he whispered in my ear, "This is the most fun you're ever going to have with a man strapped to your back." And he pushed me out of the plane. And he was absolutely right. There is always going to be times when we feel like no one understands us, no one gets what we're going through, and that there isn't possibly anyone who can help us or support us. Look at what life has handed you and not get stuck in the stuff. To use it as a way to motivate yourself, to redefine your life, to find your joy, and to find your passion. Thank you.